Hi everyone, my name is Theodore and welcome to the very first episode of our Home Hawker series. Hawker foods have often received a huge stigma in terms of nutrition, but I'm going to turn the tables around and share with you how you can enjoy your favorite hawker foods and stay healthy at the same time. With a healthy twist to it, today we'll be preparing an all-time favorite, Char Kway Teow. Let's get started. As you can tell now that we're done, I did not add in things like lapchong, pork lard or cockles because personally I don't encourage having these very often for home cooking. In fact, these Chinese sausages are cured with a very high salt content, and if you look at the cross section of it, it can pretty much go up to 60% fat in content. And by leaving out the pork lard, which is laden with saturated fat, you don't actually have to worry too much about your cholesterol levels going up from eating this dish. For a healthy adult requiring anywhere between 1,700 and 2,000 calories, the recommendations for saturated fat should not exceed the values between 13 and 16 grams. Whilst for sodium, the daily intake should not exceed 2,000 milligrams per day. Having done a nutrition analysis comparing the traditional recipe to our home hawker recipe for a 100-gram portion, there is an observed decrease in energy by 29%, saturated fat by 74.7%, and sodium by 55%. Right now, you'll probably be thinking, how does this dish taste without all these in it? So let's find out with some of our beloved foodies whom have so willingly volunteered to be our taste testers.
It's very flavorful, it's very yummy, there's a lot of oil in it. I think it tastes really good.
And I think it has the very distinct wok taste. I think for me, when it touches my tongue, you know, I just felt a bit dry, the dry aftertaste. I think because of the MSG that is inside, but I mean, without MSG, this food wouldn't taste like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel
a bit at the end when you have like more mouths of this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it would be better if this can be a little bit less oilier.
Yeah, maybe a bit more vegetables in a sense.
Yeah.
This is now when my chopstick skills do not come off, you know what I mean? It's a bit like, it's a bit artificial. It's not quite sort of natural. There's something in there that leaves a little taste in the back end. Yeah. I think it's too heavy for me for everyday basis.
For me, it's a combination of a bit of wetness and oiliness to it, which I usually prefer my char kway teow a bit drier than this, but it still just tastes quite good. I actually feel I really love char kway teow, but I actually feel quite guilty eating it, so this is something I try to limit to only special occasions, or try to cut down or limit to at least less than 5 times a year.
This is very unique, very light comparing to this one.
Together with the vegetables, it's fresh, it's green, it's nicely clean and cooked, not too overcooked.
There's not too much of a very gelatin taste. I think it's comparable to the old-fashioned way of cooking it.
I think it tastes better with this healthier choice. Reason being, you know, the vegetable, the juice that comes out from the vegetable mixed together with the kway teow, it just bring out this very fresh taste as compared to cockles.
Yeah, I think the vegetable actually complements the entire full package of the whole char kway teow. It retains the flavor, no doubt about that. It's a healthier choice. I'm pretty surprised that, you know, the healthier choice actually tastes much better than the traditional way.
So much better. When you take the vegetable, it just has that more freshness to it. Has more sort of real taste to it.
Okay.
It's not overly sauced up. It's not overly, you know, sort of oiled up as well. But it just has a really nice sort of authentic taste to it. And all of the tastes complement one another. So that's definitely something I would cook at home. I can't stop eating it.
Yeah, actually I feel less guilty eating this one.
Good.
One of my pet peeves when it comes to hawker food is that there's a major lack of vegetable, as you can see from this plate. So I was actually quite happy. Number one, there's actually more vegetable, and the prawns are actually a lot bigger as well. So I like the way that when you cook at home, it's actually far more generous with ingredients.
My opinion is this is a 10 out of 10. And this is a 6 out of 10. Yeah? What do you reckon?
This is about 9 out of 10. Upon 10. This one, you know, the unhealthier choice is actually about 6 to 7.10. I would definitely go for the healthier one if let's say there's a choice for you to choose.
I mean, we go to the gym, so
yeah, we go to the gym, so yeah, I think
we
we get good healthy.
I would give this 7 over 10, but I'll give this a 9 because it's less oilier and there's actually bigger and fresher ingredients like more vegetable and bigger prawns as well. So.
I think that will get a 5, and that will get a 8.5.
Yeah, I think it's the lard that is not present in this, right? The whole traditional char kway teow, they have the lard element inside, which you will end up having this crunchier taste. But having to say that for this dish, there is this vegetable element that also enhances the crunchier taste.
So, eating healthily can still be pleasurable, and I do hope that you give this recipe a go and let us know how it goes in the comments section. Thank you all for watching, stay healthy, and see you next time.